Fresh from demonstrating its air supremacy over Pakistan in Operation Sindoor, India is set to unleash a new wave of precision artillery power. The Defense Research and Development Organization, or the DRDO, is ready to start development and user trials of the Pinaka Mk3. The latest version so far of India's homegrown multi-barrel rocket launcher system, designed by DRDO's Armament Research Development Establishment with the help of other Indian laboratories. The Pinaka Mk3 or Pinaka Mk3 is designed to engage long-distance, high-accuracy targets over a distance as much as 120 kilometers. That's 3 times more than the range of the initial Pinaka Mk1 or the base version. Pre-production quantities are already constructed by Solar Industries India Limited, with trials set to commence soon, fast-tracking the induction and the journey into the Indian Army. Unveiled earlier this year at a defense exhibition in Hyderabad, the Mk3 is a quantum leap from its predecessors, the Mk1 with a range of 40 kilometers, Mk2 60 to 90 kilometers, and the guided Pinaka with a range of 75 to 90 kilometers. With a bigger 300mm caliber now compared to the previous 214mm, the Pinaka Mk3 can now carry massive 200 kg warheads. This places it on par and even ahead with some of the world's best rocket systems, such as Russia's Smerch with a range of 90 kilometers and China's PHL-03 with a range of 120 to 130 kilometers. But what really makes the Pinaka Mk3 a game changer is that it's deadly accurate. At its heart is the next generation guidance, navigation and control kit built by DRDO's Research Center Imarat. With a laser gyro navigation system and wraparound microstrip antenna. This arrangement guarantees accurate strikes in complicated landscapes such as Ladakh and even Kargil, and therefore this is suitable for mountain warfare. Significantly, the Pinaka Mk3 is also compatible with the current Pinaka launchers, keeping infrastructure costs low and allowing immediate integration in the Indian Army artillery regiments. A launcher can carry 2 pods of guided rockets and deliver a full salvo in mere 44 seconds, destroying a 700 by 500 meter target area. Initial units were manufactured under transfer of technology partnership between the DRDO and Solar Industries subsidiary Electronics Explosives Limited. These were demonstrated in Hyderabad, constructed to final user standards. Now, the EEL has already demonstrated its mettle with successful production of the enhanced Pinaka Mk1 and guided Pinaka rockets in trials in 2020 and 2021. Now, the trials itself include 12 rockets from EEL and Munitions India Limited each to be test-fired from refurbished Pinaka launchers at different field ranges. Major performance parameters such as range, accuracy, rate of fire and command and control compatibility will be evaluated under realistic combat conditions. These tests are significant as they come on the heels of the successful PSQR test of the guided Pinaka in November 2024, now which established its capability to target destinations more than 75 kilometers away with a circular error probable of under 10 meters, which is a huge improvement on the original Pinaka base version's 500 meter CEP. But the development doesn't end within India's borders. India is now looking to export the Pinaka Mk3, particularly to Armenia and other friendly nations in Southeast Asia, Africa, as well as Latin America. With its cost effectiveness, modularity and interoperability with existing Indian systems, the Pinaka Mk3 or Mk3 has already generated interest among foreign military delegations to the Hyderabad Expo. Supported by the Modi government's Atmanirbhar Bharat drive and a strategic effort to become an international arms exporter, Solar Industries is set to be in early stage negotiations with multiple nations for India's Pinaka rocket artillery system, including the latest Mk3 version. The talks range from full systems, rocket pods to technology transfer packages depending on partner requirements. The advantage of the latest Mk3 version is its versatility. It can carry out saturation attacks against enemy troop groups as well as targeted attacks on high-value enemy assets such as command centers, and logistic bases deep inside enemy territory. China has now deployed long-range rocket systems such as the PHLO-3 and PHL-16 along the line of actual control, and Pakistan too has inducted the A-100 system, reportedly with a range of 120 kilometers, so the Pinaka Mk3 plugs a strategic gap in India's defense arsenal. Looking to the future, the DRDO is already developing a next-generation version of the Pinaka with a target range between 200 and 300 kilometers. The upgraded version would possibly reclassify the system as a short-range ballistic missile system, going head-to-head with the newest Chinese developments. So as the Mark III goes on trials, it not only foretells of an advancement in India's artillery capabilities, but also represents a leap of faith in India's coming of age as a world-class defense exporter, a firepower revolution conceived and crafted in Bharat. With Pinaka Mk3 poised to reshape regional firepower dynamics, the question now is, can India transform this technological edge into long-term strategic dominance and global defense export leadership? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.